the public hearing with RJC Development Incorporated project. The purpose of the hearing is pursuant to, in accordance with Section 2307 of the New York Public Authorities Law, the Auburn Industrial Development Authority is conducting the public hearing in connection with a certain proposed project as more fully defined below. The project to be undertaken by the authority for the benefit of RJC Development Incorporation, the company. We're open for discussion at this point. Is there anybody from the public to be heard?
Did the project operator want to note his appearance and put on a presentation, or
Pardon me?
Right.
did the applicant want to notice?
Well, okay. Ryan, Ryan's here, right?
Yep, he's on screen.
Okay. Would you like to discuss the project, please?
Hi, sure, I'd be more than happy to. I don't know if there's any certain topics you want me to touch on, or things you want me to talk about, or I can just kind of give you an overview. Just kind of let me know where you guys want me to start from.
Well, if you can tell us where the project is and what your expectations are.
So the project's taking place on John Walsh Boulevard in Auburn behind Walmart. We acquired 2 parcels of land over there, and we are going to be putting up a approximately 18,000 square foot facility to house one existing company and also a startup company they'll kind of both work together in keeping our trucks on the road. Ryco Enterprises is a landscape excavation company that was founded in 2014, and we've substantially grown and are just out of space. And we did a startup company called Apex Truck and Auto, which will service light, medium, and heavy duty vehicles, which also works with Ryco to make sure the fleet of those vehicles are maintained and repaired as needed. Our offices and home base will be there. Materials will be stored there. Our equipment will be stored there. Employees will show up to work there, and repairs and maintenance on all our vehicles and equipment will happen there as well.
Does anybody have any questions of Ryan?
I don't. Yes, so where are you in the process of the startup, Mr. Coe, for the Apex Trucking? Is it still in the business plan phase, or are you waiting until the actual structures being built before you start it?
So we have actually launched the company, and we are currently taking care of just Ryco's vehicles. So it's not like we're really servicing the community yet, but that is something that will be probably happening in our very near future.
Okay, and of the 57 total employees, what would be the breakdown of employees working at Ryco and the employees working at Apex?
I don't have the exact breakdown in front of me right now. I'd be more than happy to pull that out, but it should be in the
Yes, I think, okay, so I do remember, I just thought you might have it offhand. It is in the application. I did see that.
And that's a 3-year projection, of what we're looking, our current, our current status and where we're projected to go over the course of 3 years.
Okay, and I'm just trying so you've outgrown your current space and you purchased the property at John Walsh Boulevard, okay? So I'm imagining there are some people here either watching online that might not be participating in the public hearing per se. Is there anything else that you feel that anybody either wanting to participate in the public hearing needs to know, or did you already include that in your presentation that you made earlier today?
I'd be more than happy to talk about it a little bit more. You know, we are a smaller company, even though we are growing. You know, we aren't asking for anything for nothing. We are putting quite a bit of money into this project. I know a lot of people think we received the land for next to nothing, which I can understand, but there's a lot of costs that are associated with this project and costs that are going into developing this land that people don't really, I think, see or consider. You know, we want to stay local. We want to stay in Auburn. Did we have to do this in Auburn? No, but we want to. You know, I've been in Auburn my whole life. I'm an Auburn high school graduate, and we're really just looking to grow the company, grow our community, and really have a great team of people. You know, the property's vacant currently. Nobody's done anything with it. It's a dead end road that has nothing on it. And I think it's a great asset to the community to have this there, you know, for future community, future people. I mean, even if I don't stay there forever, I still think no matter what, it's going to be on the city of Auburn's tax roll and going to be an income producing piece of land moving forward.
There has been some concerns raised in the past, perhaps in the planning phase, the environmental concern. And what might you do to address some of those concerns was brought up by a constituent?
The city of Auburn's tax roll and going to be an income producing piece of land moving forward.
Okay. There has been some concerns raised in the past, perhaps. I think there was like a glitch.
Say what?
I think there was a glitch in one of the. Ryan, did you get that?
No,
you get my question.
Yeah. So, what question are you referring to that, or was a concern?
So there was a constituent that early in the process brought up some environmental concerns about the area. How might you address the aesthetics of that area? I know there's environmental concerns, but also aesthetic concerns in that area of John Walsh Boulevard. Obviously, the person likes it wild, for lack of a better term. But you know, one of the things that I would like to bring is that there was a property that was purchased by the city a few years ago. And now it's kind of overgrown and like not taken care of. And there's vehicles just parked in various formations. And so, you know, I think there's a concern as to like the aesthetics of the place. Can you address like how you may make sure that your property is taken care of?
Well, I can definitely understand people's concerns on that. You know, we are only disturbing what we have to. We're not going in here going hog wild trying to clear land that we don't need to. This is a very extensive project, and it costs a lot of money to develop this. So anything that we don't have to disturb, we're not going to disturb. You know, the rest of the property we did buy the adjacent parcel, and we're not going to do anything with that. That's staying wild. And we are going to put in landscaping with it. You know, that's something, one of our main services we provide. You know, we're going to plant a lot of trees here and a lot of shrubs that, you know, kind of do give it that natural habitat. And I also think, you know, our property, and this being our home base and our headquarters, it's a reflection of our company itself. So if customers are going to be coming here, I don't want it looking all overgrown. I don't want it to be a mess. And, you know, we pride ourselves on being very high quality at what we do. I want our stuff to look very nice. So I can understand your concern with other people. I know a lot of people in like the construction business, are known for being a little rough around the edges and everything, but we pride ourselves on providing a very good service and a very high quality service.
Well, some of that area I remember years ago was addressed as being wetland. Does any of your land infringe on the wetland?
So it was a floodplain and a floodway is what you might be referring to. That was a problem when we developed this, but we did water mitigation and compensatory volume ponds to compensate for this issue. So that was taken care of in this planning process when we did our site plan review. So everything has been addressed so that we aren't disturbing any other properties downstream or anything or nearby.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you all set?
I'm all set.
Mr. Coe, this is Jimmy Genentino. I have a question in relation to the proposed jobs that would be created. I think the total number was 57. Are those full-time 12-month-a-year jobs, or are they seasonal jobs related to landscaping?
I'd have to look at the exact numbers and the exact breakdown to tell you what is full-time year-round. Being that we are a growing company, we are full service year-round, we do snow removal, and there also are other projects we can do year-round. I would say 90% of my employees stay on full-time. I try to keep my employees employed, that way they don't go anywhere else. So I'm going to say that the majority of that number will be 12 months out of the year. There, of course, is some seasonal help and some college help that helps us out occasionally, but I also feel that our numbers weren't unrealistic or stretched where they couldn't be hit with full-time numbers or full-time employees.
Understood. Thank you. And it also appears that you've started some site work there. Can you just kind of give us an overview of what you've done to date?
We've just started clearing some of the trees. We haven't really started any site work. No drainage has been put in, no driveways or roadways have been put in. All we did was starting clearing some of the trees.
Understood. Thank you.
A question relating to Councilor Giantino. As you, I'm sure, are aware, it's tough to find help these days. How are you faring in finding people to work for you? Is it, do you feel that your wages are like, is that attracting the workers that you need? Are you having trouble finding workers? I guess I'm asking.
We are actively recruiting at all times, and we do have a really good company culture. We pride ourselves on taking care of our people. We might not always be able to pay the highest wages, but we try to do culture events and make our team feel like they're part of something more than just going to work. We've had really good luck with that, and I've had a lot of success with keeping people long term. One of my main employees has just hit 5 years with me today or on Sunday, and I think having the culture of the right people attracts a lot of employees. People want to come work with us.
Great, thank you.
Okay, is there anybody else?
I know that we've had a couple more people join us online.
Lisa and Bill are here. Lisa, do you have anything to add? Lisa?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I was trying to get on the wrong link, so I finally figured it out.
Okay.
I am late. But no, I'm all set.
Okay, Bill?
I would remind this company about the local labor agreement. Don't let me down because it never makes me happy.
We have a lot of relationships with people within the community, and we want to give back. I'm all about doing business with people locally, doing business with people that do business with us, and building relationships long-term. It's not about the numbers. It's about keeping it local.
Thank you. That's good to hear, Ryan. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to be heard? Okay, Rob, you said that we could go ahead and approve this contingent on the resolution of the distressed labor part of it?
I'm gonna
Well,
defer
Jim,
to
that
your
would
regular
be-
meeting lawyer here.
Yeah, so that would be in the meeting.
Yeah.
The public hearing is just a public hearing. So we can discuss all those things during the meeting.
Okay,
So all you need to do, if no one else has any more comments in the public hearing, then we just close the public hearing and move to the meeting at 5 o'clock.
is there a motion to adjourn the public meeting?
So moved.
Second, please.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions carried. Thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
now,
So Rob, I'll give you a call.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.